suspect is accused of firing at one of the victims even after he had fallen to the ground.
23 years old. Just a very frightening time.
That the alleged shooter is only 14 years old.
These very towers carry the whoa-whoa radio signal. On that morning,
Guess who's back? Uncle Tree.
Got 22 shots. 22 shots.
Okay, guys, I want to speak on Lil B and who he was more worried about on the outside. I ain't gonna say scared or nothing like that, y'all, but who he was more, you know what I'm saying, who he kind of feared on the outside. Everybody fears somebody. You ain't gotta really fear somebody, but you pretty much worried about that person. You gotta keep an eye on that person or this and that or whatever. And I talked to an EBT member, and I like be real, who Lil B was more worried about. And he said at the time, they was more worried about Cdai. Yeah, you had Vaughn and all them guys at the time, but you barely hear them ringing a little bit. They was like Cdai, and then you hear people like T-Roy name. So T-Roy must have really been splacking shit back in the day. But he said you was more hearing about Cdai. Lil B, you know what I'm saying, was speaking a little bit on Cdai, because you gotta understand the time when Tutu them did what they did, Lil B them with Jizzle or whatever, and Tutu ended up getting killed for that shit. It was said that Cdai and Booker did that, and said Cdai tried to shoot, you know what I'm saying, take them out. And then he went and shot up their funeral, allegedly with Bite Down. And how they did Fathead in front of people, like it was like, and then they said Cdai may be possibly involved with Vinzel. He could have been the shooter on that. Probably other shooters shooting too, you know. Said Cdai really was like that. Cdai was shooting people face off. Not saying he was the hardest in 600 and O Block. But they said Cdai catch you, you gonna have a closed casket. It's all allegedly, y'all. They said he was shooting people face off when he get to you. And Lil B wanted him. He was on his trail too. You know what I'm saying? You saw the way he did J Money. He was on Cdai them trail too. They was bumping heads, running into each other a couple times, not face to face or physically seeing each other. But I think when they spotted each other, one of them didn't have a pipe on them. I think Lil B ended up spotting. Somebody told Lil B that Cdai was right there, and Lil B didn't have his gun. He got up to go get his gun at the time. Said he got big eyes because he wanted to get Cdai. That was a big revenge for him too, for what he did to Tutu. And then you got and then what they did to Jizzle too also. So Cdai was hot about that. Cdai was really smashing on ops. Cdai didn't really play, man. He even went at a couple of guys in his crew, THL. He even got into an OD before. Cdai was really like that, man. Now let's get this straight, with a gun now. And without the gun, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't ranked up that high.